So I've been asked about sex, a topic I never thought I would talk about on this channel, but after thinking about it overnight, I realized it's a perfect fit. Sex is really simple. Sex is nothing more than a mechanism to improve the odds of diversification. The whole trick to keeping alive for life on Earth is to have just enough diversity in the genetic code to be able to present new mechanisms of new solutions of life to the world that's changing all around us, but not too much. You want to have enough, enough change so that when, for example, the climate begins to cool, that animals with thicker fur will begin to appear, but or when the climate when the food gets a little scarce and you need to reach up higher to get at the fruit at the top, you need to have diversity so that animals with longer necks begin to appear to reach up and get it. Witness giraffes and woolly mammoths. Anyway, but you don't want too much. Too much diversity, too much mutation will basically spin out the species. So biology relies on mechanisms such as random mutation to bring about this diversity, but it also uses sex. Sex is a great way to modify the code in fascinating ways through the recombination of the genetic elements of two individuals into a new individual. Random mistakes that occur by the resynthesis of the DNA, as well as just the new diversity of two individuals creating one, make a wonderful mechanism for bringing about new opportunities for life. So sex really is, if you look at it from a biological perspective, it's nothing more than another survival tool, another solution to life on Earth, a way of keeping ahead in a changing environment. And our drive, our interest in sex, the passion that I might feel for another human being is nothing more than a bribery on the part of our bodies, trying to convince us to engage in the behavior of sex for the long-term benefit of this species. That's so is true, as I'm always saying, it's all true with all of our emotions: love, hate, anger, frustration, passion, lust. All of it is simply the code within us, instilling feelings in us that will push our bodies, push our decisions, push our thoughts along paths that are optimal for long-term survival. The original thought remains forever an elusive thing. I don't think we're going to see much of a glimmer of it before we can begin to get out of our minds, before we are augmented by the technology that will not be hindered in such a way, or are superseded. Our species is superseded by something more open-minded than us. There you go. There's my thoughts on sex. Thanks for asking. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.